bringa sulil no sibil meimer el alngia mumung edel sils ertial longewal togubait selon dibergit bokwa smrel el al gabsgei ram la moita 3 meimel bunga 3 o'clock el mora order. Clerga Mungarol Gol.
Senator Regis Agitaya.
Oi.
Senator Rubay Kikuo Inago.
Oi.
Senator Jonathan Shoy Saal.
Oi.
Senator Stevenson J. Quarte.
Oi.
Senator T.J. Imrur Mangsao.
Oi.
Senator Mark Uerbelau Rudim.
Oi.
Senator Umi Sangbao.
Oi.
Senator Kazuki L. Taps Sungino.
Oi.
Senator Andrew Tabalwal.
Oi.
Senator Mason Ngir Whips.
Oi.
Floor Leader Cecilil Aldabel.
Oi.
Vice President Karay Mario. President Hokons Paules.
Oi.
Mr. President, ang anya quorum.
Maria Quorum, podon tira Florida Gidra, Senator Aldabe, el molong tigay Gidra Ureled, e a Senator Vice President Mariura excused. Senator Aldabe.
Mr. President, malun gab singil mergaw rekal takal senators sa ilgok me attended tial tial for the special session gid el sales bodo omura attendar gid Mr. President madabora the sel ndakang item 4 madabor sel item 5 message from the President did the note taigel kaldel communication na Office of President el may ngani sel presscom 11-116 itiya nomination for reappointment tra Mr. Masao Sabo Osabay al mu'adala Board of Land and Board of Lands Surveyors Examiners. Direktal nga niya communication 11-117 itiya transmittal Presidential Proclamation number 21-312. Direktal nga niya communication 11-118 المساعدة الجيرة purchase of property المرة diplomatic missions and related other authorizations. Ay ako communication na Office of President Telmeda olmol mara agenda ma dekangana 6 ma 7 the Borsel 8 the report of standing committees ma will adopt standing committee report 11-71 yang ginela House Bill 11-47-4 HD2.
Sigda motion namdung esegna bodon tira chairman JGA Senator Isal bol biskida report Senator Isal.
Sulang Mr. President ngil also ergid Saturday evening ngil bising lawagaw Solider Marbek Senators present. Akmo gibetya report el most tulir ko adi mamuy uringi. Toram ligel letya misal at malasem mamuy uringi la pligara malom sul ko sitya mara bukul ko gitor velawe. Di mocho tot sa au suega matginge. Beset toy Mr. President taludas molang. Kudo provide a digital residency. Mo appoint service provider, mo administer a digital residency program, and mo create a framework for cryptocurrency exchange licensure and for other related procedures. Diyan nga pa ito kaya bulado ko lamu ra 2014 ese telela ato maarma ato maraklala ma services sa bangarangal imamade ko dos pera $1 o maraklalo ete mo niya credit card kada ba credit card mara akloklede every 30 days kada haraw el mo niya debit card la ayude marabang ilan digame sa akyas ko mo stoang loya tungak debit terkau minus account terkau tiang direct ko rabe sa detail mo giwa digital kora computer ma abe kutoy metal transmitter House Bill 11-47-4 HD2 ading ilur siya November 30, 2021 during the fourth regular session 11 will be ragulaw at Tialblay after the passing of first reading kamle president kamle refer Tial bill meragamit tirgara JGA for review and reporting mamoktirat tala evident from its title black event specifically Tial bill mo amends ra PNC amo amend ra PNC chapter 10 title 13 that chapter amo create a digital residency program and lay the foundation for a cryptocurrency exchange licensing program. This program will create opportunities for significant government revenue. Mo allow Republic of Belau mo acquire needs of position in the future of digital currency. In tiang abes at tokoy. Telo simula a state la si tigel adel mo will not gain a right il mo kere Belau or visit Palau because it mo umutagid residency. Tialbila also established a office lomodor ngila si Digital Residency Office, DRO, which is responsible for all activities taken considering digital residencies. Tialbila leaves the choice to the head of office will designate someone else to do it. The Ministry of Finance may also hire a third party administrative DRO until MOF can do so. The DRO, Digital Residency Office, will be responsible for following things. Agot, overseeing an account for payments made to Republic of Palau, manage the service provider, report the digital residency program profitability as well as opportunities to expand the program. Reviewing digital residency applications. Securing storage of digital residency applications and other documents. 6, manage the blacklist. 7, create and distribute the digital pamphlets marketing services, including Elite Visa Program in 13 PNC Chapter 10. Anyone administered the digital residency program is immune from liability and suit in performance of their duties. Any person may submit an application. It will include several aspects, such as $50 fee, a list of auxiliary services or other items. The Ministry of Finance may promulgate regulations requiring information on applications, though this application may be approved before such regulations have been promulgated. When an application is approved, an applicant will receive an identification ID card, which expires 1 year from the date it was issued. This card must include applicant's name, birth date, residence ID, number, and a photograph of their face. Each successful applicant must pay $100 mula DRO. After the expiration date, the digital resident may pay a fee of $25 to renew their residency each year on or before the residency's expiration date. The application and all other documents must be securely stored indefinitely unless there is a contrary order from the Supreme Court, a written request from the President, a request from the law enforcement agency with which Palau shares diplomatic ties in certain circumstances. A digital residency, Mr. President, applications must be denied or revoked under certain circumstances. If the DRO has reason to believe the applicants are nationals of a blacklisted country, the person involved in terrorism or organized crime, the information on the application was false or forged, person has applied, been denied in Palau or elsewhere. The DRO must create and maintain a list of nations whose citizens pose an unacceptable risk of being involved in terrorism or crime. People living in these countries will not be able to apply from an IP address that originates in one of those countries. This bill states that both Iran and North Korea will appear on the list, and the Republic believes that circumstances have changed. Any aggrieved party may appeal decision pursuant to Title VI of PNC. The President may negotiate and execute an operating agreement for the operation of DRO as allowed by the laws of the Republic of Palau. This service provider may be selected in a way that is exempt from the Republic procurement laws. The DRO operating agreement may maintain to the auxiliary services available to digital residency identification card holders. These services only indicate that those listed in Part 3 of the bill and include the legal names, digital banking services, digital signatures of documents, a mailing address, a digital voice, a text service, as well as the opportunity for the people who hold digital residency cards to contribute to the payment of Palau citizens' water and power bills. This bill also creates the cryptocurrency exchange licensing framework to facilitate the trade of cryptocurrencies and encourage cryptocurrency exchange in the Republic of Palau. The Minister of Finance shall create a regulatory framework to facilitate the application process, the review of applications, criteria for review, licensing requirements, audit and financial obligations, compliance, tax and fee collection, a sufficient information sharing scheme, and anything else necessary to allow Minister to accept licensing applications. The Minister will set the details of the licensure, include fees and duration licenses. The Minister will negotiate with the service provider to set a reasonable fee structure not to exceed 20% of the yearly revenue. Currencies listed under the exchange pay a tax equal to the business profit or 10% of the exchange annual revenue and shall be bound by the Palauan Tax Code. The MOF may create compliance requirements to ensure the Minister may ID the owner of the exchanges, verify the exchanges transaction history, audit the exchanges, and investigate exchanges. The MOF may issue regular disclosure orders to exchange license in the Republic to calculate tax, and the exchange must comply with the order within 20 days. The MOF may suspend exchange licenses for failure to comply with this legislation and issue penalties under 100,000 per occurrence. Aggrieved parties may appeal MOF, cite cryptocurrency decisions according to Title 6 of PNG. All action taken to these provisions must adhere to the laws of the Republic. Kaya the committee review, Mr. President, the committee concluded conducted a thorough and comprehensive review of this bill and support its intent. Digital residency is a concept that became popular after Estonia launched its program in 2014. Estonia belong to Russia. This program allows citizens from certain countries to become residents of Estonia to take advantage. The program allows citizens from certain countries to become e-residents of Estonia to take advantage of the forming companies, banking, processing payments, and other services. Their program caters to the global customers, Mr. President, who are not tied to one location. This program establishes a digital footprint and endeavors to operate as transparently as possible. Like the program in this bill, Estonia e-residency program grants services to their e-residents, allowing Estonia to generate millions of euros in its short existence. Over the past few decades, Estonia government has offered most of its government services online. They have worked to develop the digital infrastructure to allow their citizens the opportunity to benefit from digital age. The process would accumulate in the offering of digital identification, access to services that would be of significant value to potential users worldwide. E-residents would go on to found thousands of businesses in the first few years, and by 2019, there were nearly 54,000 e-residents coming from all over 100 countries, with even Pope Francis Rome becoming an e-resident. The program has since become highly profitable, with Estonia experiencing over 20 million euros of direct economic benefit by 2019. This program created a national reputation of being technologically forward and earned Estonia national acclaim. This child program, Mr. President, represents a similar potential for Palau, Mergit, by allowing the public to take advantage of the unrest in Asia. Further, this bill introduces a potential for Palau to be licensed hub for cryptocurrency exchanges. A cryptocurrency is a collection of data designed to function as a way to exchange value. In most instances, records of these data collections, alam mo kasi coins, or in some cases stable coins, are stored in an electronic ledger used to create a secure transaction history. These coins do not exist in the physical world as we know, and are not currently issued by a central bank or authority. In 2009, the first decentralized coin was created, known as the Bitcoin. This coin would become a subject of national debate, with one Bitcoin growing from being valued at $1,000 in 2016 to being worth more than $50,000 per coin in 2021. Multiple cryptocurrencies have undergone explosive growth, creating the opportunity for Palau to gain incredible revenue stream by embracing this blossom technology blossoming technology and thus allow the Republic to benefit from the enormous amount of money that is moved in transaction yearly and capturing Palau to a position, Palau to a position of superiority in the region and on the world stage. A cryptocurrency exchange is an online platform, Mr. President, where people can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase are capable of generating hundreds of millions of dollars per year. In the Republic, where we agree to allow an exchange similar to this benefit, Palau would have the opportunity to generate millions in potential tax revenue, allowing our nations to continue to develop its digital identity and establish itself as a global example of a nation that is ready to step into the future of a business and currency becoming increasingly more dependent on technology. Please and have it, Mr. President. In a meeting with Minister of Finance, Mr. Caleb Udoy Jr., my representative of a financial company called Ripple, Committee Rkawamlo will discuss elements of cryptocurrency to gain the context for proposed cryptocurrency exchange licensing program created in this bill. However, the committee attempted to discuss the specifics of the digital residency program. However, when the committee attempted to discuss the specifics of the digital residency program and the cryptocurrency exchange, the representative of Ripple maintained that they could not comment. During the meeting, senators asked the representative to discuss the nature of stablecoin that Ripple was researching for and the utility of this cryptocurrency exchange framework. In explaining the nature of cryptocurrency, Tikal Repsra Ripola confirmed that unlike the stablecoin, which is the digital representation of US dollars, many of the coins traded on possible exchange established in the Republic would fluctuate in value, allowing for investment. They like the cryptocurrency exchange to security exchange, but stress that the exchange would be verified by an online ledger operated internationally. The expert also assured the committee that the cryptocurrency exchange would not need to wait on the creation of the stablecoin that is advisable to force ahead on this legislation in multiple instances during the meeting. The Ripple representative would also explain the nature of blockchain technology that fuel the values of cryptocurrency worldwide. The blockchain is a digital technology that creates a redundancy by having multiple servers in the different location serve as verifiers to the exchange of value in cryptocurrency. Through applications of blockchain ledger, records of its cryptocurrency wallet are secured such that unauthorized access has been negligible. This system of multiple verification created a secure and reliable method of transferring data without fear of it being copied or corrupted. In making this explanation, they compare the exchange of information via the blockchain to sending an email, which will make the exchange and ultimately conducting business in Palau easier and cheaper, making it more attractive to commercial entities globally. The committee asked for further comment on the security of assets represented by cryptocurrency and was assured that it was tough to hack into the cryptocurrency wallet and recover the money stored therein if lost, because it would be recovered from a different device. When asked for further clarification on this issue, the possible revenue from operating an exchange or engaging in other uses of cryptocurrency, the Ripple expert experts assured the committee that it was cheaper to send value via cryptocurrency because the fees are significantly lower than those charged by banking alternatives. Kami juga, Mr. President, kami ask Minister of Finance comment the utility of the digital residency program and explain how the Republic will be able to collect revenue from its implementation. The Minister explained was a target customer could number in millions, providing millions in potential initial revenue, with a quarter of that recurring yearly as digital residents were required to renew their residency each year. Finally, the committee also asked how the Minister of Finance planned to secure the service provider for the exchange, since Section 1040 of the legislative proposal considered by this report allows the President to select the service provider to administer the digital residency program through a process exempt from the public procurement process. The Minister assured the committee that they would be deliberate and mindful as possible when choosing the best method through which to contract service provider services, by emphasizing a mindful approach that will allow the executive branch to make decisions with the necessary speed. The Minister assured the committee that the method of selecting the service provider will be one that was most advantageous to the Republic while maintaining much transparency as possible. So, Sarah, December 2, 2021, both houses of the OEK, members of the Senate and the House, met with the President of the Republic, President Surong Jr., and officials from Cryptic Lab to discuss via Zoom online. SL has been identified as the chosen provider. Senators expressed concern with the provision of this bill that exempt selection when choosing the first service provider. Kami tira omrang alwase, while it is critical to adhere to the procurement process, the Republic of Palau is presented with an extraordinary rare opportunity amidst the chaos of the global emergency. COVID-19 pandemic has denied the Republic of Palau a significant portion of its usually robust revenue we typically enjoy due to high volume of tourists. This pandemic has made it necessary to implement crippling restrictions on tourism in order to protect the citizens of Palau, and has forced the Republic to explore new ways to generate revenue in the Republic and diversify our economy in a time of crisis. In addition to the terrible consequences of COVID-19 pandemic, the global market shifts surrounding cryptocurrency have occurred in our region and nearby countries that present the opportunity for Palau to generate significant revenue and offset the losses we have experienced as a result of severely restricted tourism industry, and allow us to create stability for the future, regardless of the global economic situation. For these reasons, the good of the Republic, the committee believes that it is of the utmost importance for the procurement process to be streamlined, that we may seize the opportunity that has presented itself and propel ourselves further along the path of prosperity by continuing to develop a diverse, resilient economy with the creation of digital residency program. This has led the committee to believe, for the good of people, the process described in 10-40 is necessary. Senator procurement. Mang tiyaw Mr. H32, ang amendment mo title, and we include la sel amendment del boksat te alla at semen na way semen so mo explain ringil girela udo del mura PPUC. Ya rest na amendment na di technical in nature. Malaway si boksat te alla sinati na bomel also di sel amendment article المساودرة أو دود المرا PPUC.
Sulangit Senator Isal, Senator Inabo.
Mr. President, tamalungil ka pasangay. Warakaw marugul senators. Mr. President, sayid al page 8. Artel committee report amo o langas artel al bill. Amendment talmora section 33 ra RPPL 11-12 tel RPPL 11-12 sel fiscal year FY22 budget kidamding la sel section 33 ra sel FY22 unified budget tablur belawe president tamle authorize at 2,550,000 al more PPUC al mo rala yel prior quarter fuel cost sel aralalu di dimnal enough although the Mr. President makadimle appropriate ra 1 million and the PPUC uldorokli kadamlo hiring lo bangila PUC ulangi tergil wasel sabay dal dimastri sel 1 million lakalo nga sa rala dengi by 15 cents di tamlong Lucia babier el merol biraklulaw lo bangila resolution or board el kumulo sel sumande kalngu sel nga sel teludo sel 1,550,000 tamo nga sa clear rala dengi ra January 1 present ako dire kal nga sel Island Times ra Friday nga ni sel front page and dire kal masadar tagi del power rates el morbab by 15 cents al suguma PPUC at kal longu segi del additional 1,550,000 matyal lomalot al mo tala amo appropriate tersel additional change tersel 1 million almo 2,550,000 ngara page 9 mo ay circula se tegi del additional udo del ma PPUC mo mangkadar sa idel lera la lura PPUC amo o dungol sa PUC logi usel ludo el bled appropriate terngil mo PPUC niya 1.8 million el reimbursable appropriation ang nga section 16 na RPPL 10-53 tel 10-53 Mr. President amo tanglil mle supplemental budget ra FY 2020 ma sige el supplemental budget amle authorize and appropriate 1.8 million ng mga PPUC and the PPUC ay girel pay ba kartaludo ng mga government tel l'amendment de president tawase a PPUC mo al pay ba karsel 1.8 million hindi mo ngumang mo o kikadel mo kapar segi del 1,550,000 Yal suko mangaringi ablal pe a PPUC mora kabalment ya kabalment mo return na ikaludo del ma PPUC except for 250,000 with the remaining 250,000 al di mo mora ngara general fund ya 1,550,000 al return na ngin mora PPUC mang mosap el mo cover sa ilalu mang model borba pa aral dengi seguida ahora omso del tegi del ngas aklela audo del mo osab el cover seguida del arala lu el mlongosong sera torura budget seguida omso del seludo del ma PPUC sulang Mr. President.
Discussion. Resol megamente. Senator Rodim.
Balmasaule, Mr. President, malungil ko sa ngayon. Madala atroy ulbung musal rakto say. Mr. President, actually, Mr. Chairman, will they clarify the report from South Digital Residency? The Luther Mambat Takilo as a Ulama, Yellow Digital Residency Administrator, a committee proposes mo immune. Siya nga sila page 2 natin report. Hindi liable na alin sa mga operator kayo. And number 2, direct to kunin ito explain lo sa nga ulma kada waiver of procurement requirement. Berbol attack to didik masikan mo remove ringin. Ya ong eve akmasing kanya blaba. Tel sa kung ringin report ang wasi already nganyam la kumukatuk mo ngara alay kaluriol. Kung waya dongot mo kralaan mo accommodate sa the program. Kung ito sa clarification Mr. President.
Agote sel tokora immunity nara ala talapil propose sa Presidente May. House maintain ringi. Na kumdas weng gimlak gim salmo discuss in detail. Di yura dimle under the impression that was being a new idea, being a new tokoy kelel lengarnya amerit tengil tokoy lengarnya bebida lal dru la da immunity. For example, a member of border, legal border kita, dia kal ngaria pidit responsibility tirin din sa dia kal liable individual decision tir. Ang list teman ngel la si tiang amle mekit tira ruling. Then they can be aselo rule gel la seng ramta exempt procurement a said the regarding the president at a meeting last yesterday. The Lora delegate check the logger ngi asing ngadang amle intention kawe e kare recommend the mora house la sing ngutkel loyara pol exempt the tadim nakal nga servir at top del mergit mal mora house by during the television house ya president tam requested film to loyang Sige selbo to umalaring ina report ngara page 6 kola ka mga tom hotel lomu shell third paragraph was on December 2 2021 both houses of the OEK members of the Senate and of the House met with the President of the Republic and officials from Cryptic Club to discuss the toy. LCL has been identified as a tuition provider. Dear President, Senators expressed concern with the provision of this bill that exempt selection when choosing the first service provider. And next paragraph, I will explain the situation in economic, COVID. Bang ako marang alwase tiang amli on tila president to me next explain the ngil mera makbisa inspire ngira his comment to lasing nganya luud hindi kita a particular case a real case possibility nganya ngol merbelaw his maybe want to fast track ngi mang seguida until ya mo ko maka justification ngia some sort of ako makaya na ay mutu ba mo da doon ding I think he was at the time that nga say I give that report and he say the explanation in Mergit and I was advised by floor leader Paules Makmuntal was a Pomrelia report nga itiyagid until the president justification ng mang to answer your question, ak mo orar mo temleliwek lang. Adak salmal hit sen mal shaml. Hindi basically we know la sen kaladam la among the article at nasa na MOU mga la sort of galil ko nga niya torre e gire teluriol le possibility niya a Wilmer Pelao e parte del tira si gire tro si gaudo e o ngawa so I hope I get tira clear tira
Mulmul me Senator Rodim.
President Tawal Masaule, mereka sudah chairman is ada mal belakang lain seringi. Ya, ndire kalau disuruh clarify Mr. President Baules, masih tak chairman is al selong asing president yang mina asing anak President Whips Junior. Bakti soal rasa kedilung ini President tidak nak ketemu rasa di clarify yang mau confuse tar al. Mr. Chair President Tagulman lagi lah sel kemelotat social urgency lagu lagi lah sebab sebelum address ni report ratale urgency tialul dasul mulai kemelotat stats perseguido saya ngalam malor udul ngalam mengilar segid ya direct and my understanding sel goreng serang wasai already malam ketmok laurior matiala ado spearingin di mo ratify kalau already malam ketmok lang. Am I hearing you correctly?
I think you don't hear it from me. I think you hear it from the president at the meeting. So you should know it. Everybody in the meeting, I'm saying. The president was saying he's going to President Sudan Lewis Jr. are ready to sign a tel agreement the 14th of December. It's from what I heard from him. Our other Abdullah Sina, Abdullah India, especially Sina, provided technical service lang. At the end of December, ito mo October ngayon, mo ingli ka Abdullah Sina. And there's over 4 million customers. Sorry, maintain it tal program those paying it at Sina. I think if mal clear from him, explain kita get to meeting al brother ngi, eli misal got el mengaram rigel wasing. Nganya potensial asabet comme remember egal procurement mega ila toya nganya egal lo to tra federal government require a procurement rigi e we got time the way lingor udlo tora quanto more hospital ma quanto more education process I guess as far as asking me what His Excellency told us, pwede kasi rin na meeting at rogo, so we should know. Hindi ka din meeting, al-Dakal Dali. We were in the meeting and we talked to him. About at the house, al-Dakal Dali, ako nga position til exemption, literally lang. Dito yung mirar, kita umitin ang President. Yung nga kami ask ka President, what's the reasoning behind exempting the child? Scale service provider from procurement. Engage them los modi, Michelle di lolo nga kamaknos do yara report. Sula.
Mulmul.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. Sulang Chairman Isala, manamering asulala Chairman Isala, Mr. President, traan stirgin ablak takl el hensi ringi. Trekkel di kuwa siya seng mloda asulal attender sen meeting President manamering asulala Chairman Isala. Director da si Sirtame, President, ang reservation na nakatiyagi ng meeting, selectilo da news Mr. Rizal, Ripple, kasi Mr. President Whips, amnesan into agreement ra terabalu rebelaw, labanggela Ripple that kam, ekaw telma mention sa ngari MOU, ke director nito siya bol part of the report taling tiang maklon ng the understanding lagi Mr. President, ay gatul tetrela or telaw daw. Maringin sila dollar back, spera Federal Reserve, ma Central Bank, ma cryptocurrency, ma Bitcoin, ma blockchain. Igigil ito ulit, ito kaya mo, ay gigil yung platform na rula adre lang, isa gigil yung transition. Yabo mo sa report to ADM IMF, ito na mo start ng masaw ringi, yung concern na adra Amerigel, pa kung da sa rekla adra Brussels, oversight, ma regulation na ito toy, ulit talaw daw. This local state to say, Mr. President, sige dam ni reservation na nga, mereka sudah Chairman dan mereka sudah Mr. President. Thank you.
Senator Corte.
Sulay Presidente Malunlo, singale korakau ma rogul Senator Sangatyan. Lo telal time lo talbil maktuk timo o ti understanding ranga ke olitra Chairman malsum inconsistent el correcto. Aknesan committee report with reservation. Ako te presidente tiab esuldasu. Esuldasu hindi tial House Bill number 11-71. Hadi abol gimer ako en el bolos pering ablur velo. My understanding. Morulia process para adrango del blue el soal register digitally o internet. El mora system bolsa bir el member sa del residency el exchange sa udod lo certain technology. Tial bil akundas vil akumrang waseng creator sa emergo creator cell exchange platform. Diwaya street wall ay kayle tanglang ngayo New York. Wall Street magel exchange rablo medal way sa hindi kang ral kang gesterin mo raw repo. Repo la kung milsadra malngod alto. Makumda sa seltel tialbil adi ka yidel tablol to ko emro. Has nothing to do with inventing coins. The LRR register digitally a possible exchange at yidel process. Bedo embezzle das nga songo sa klaw madingera. E umrang alwa sa yidel ko tirgel madingay udo mula direk di kalsal mal full understand it tel to ko. Ngok ngal to Mr. President mang mius e di ka ulora abra COVID-19 e udo suka mal ngodo. Din sugum lenga ka Mr. President mal comfortable over paper dollar. Celebratial credit card, maluben debit card, ngora disweb kanu lo sang angariya adlom dit mga. Eladik medung andrur i. Ya tel dollar sang ipenge akwatel gibel begew. Elado mamsadar tel mutel mal ngarababel uldas. Makmal maniel wasablo lad o makasel moringi. I understand the cell pritel ngara uldas wel girel. Hindi megu aisel wasay mamar tokta. Ang ariap esel technology klela stem cell. Hindi ka targa mamang nga bela understand was is ang real technology. Yablul adam lang spending 15 years or more. Makumda sa bukti nga ka o mes was tial tiagid el besel das el nga tiagid el situation. Egel gulren ser elia os hindi ay man sel meeting os hindi ka di imol ududel bela al motuo dri. Kada bay di mamla radar te kluk. Unless a chairman is wrong. Okay. Hindi mo kurtegi del bill, Mr. President, arala alu am namorabab. Arala kal am namorabab. Your availability ra commodity ma transport el merablur belaw. Kadi mo mda sa President el alma Christmas tira ng oklar other belaw, e mda sa January. Ya arala dengir tira morba. Kadi mam das urse. Makmal di metyang yo se ni kayidel tablol toy al amo orara senkyor even though akong little ling hindi understanding di wala understand the stem cell. Dir adel dilong okra cell gularen sa tir adilul wasay hindi ang ral bol al niya blur belaw. Agi di esker miu bas kama mate almen register tika di abelo ngal arbelo dabel temelia environmental belo dolores tigel expert was ngaria expert ra money laundering net okor se percent megida percent credentials certi they come from Stanford and Harvard and some reputable universities mak kumrit la ulug am del wasabu soal momsada stem cell yak mo sige ade ngaria quacks el expert ngaria armoral expert makumrang wase dapsat aguk tinga akmo olngisel tora PPUC mga masulela chairman of Ways and Means emerko mo trigibel lorgaditel lomrit luluk emo senkyo sulo
Sulang Senator Cuarte, Senator Tabalwal.
Sobre el presidente Manuel Presidente Clark, Presidente Amal Dunitra te alle mo masa bebir trenteng la aurol gukngak kumesel kilibin taarab sulgan gesteri tegid albani toy. Ako te siral tob tial dasan mola raulaw la madi tilo sel se gadang artia wasen gedel mo amayon gadang mo omes tella. Sira bora amayon mo dangana segidil sumlo mungkin ngel Mr. Wang nya adal tegidil kombali. E dimbiral adudul mo presidente akmol mo wala solo se tiang atrai gel dilim lam kat mukul megida di dang okl di olengeng tiang edi mo mrura la almo o kongeringileng diri kala alla diri kala bertoko nyam lam kat mukla commitment en mortial tokoy sera doren sengel Mr. Wang dimil du mol amasada signing ceremony il malwa sengkado ora agreement il lam tokoy tial tokoy mkida dingar selwa tigel ti o en tial tokoy sera ta gilsar se presidenta o se kau presidenta senta dilang okol mkida senator sel dilang okol narsei Speaker at the local mar delegates, ya President Excellency Surang Lif Junior, o ogir ng gagi del Mr. Wang, sa tiagi del al omo mesengil madam plat pasri hausen di ungil busur kirel tel toy. Se Presidenta tiago ngelaw dusium di mal matarap so dusiga suma aranglela birak lulaw, o bangila presentar brubelaw. Kita tong okl nau tu okl girela emol kombali di udo daul kadam lasel auta dik ni tirgit as a nation asum ko tong okl wai segide e di udo de kata kongera tokol wai sei egel gamentra chairman akna asule lending musada egel gamentra lullai ega gida gamentra financial intelligence unit gida adr belau Overall, we think the bill will increase Palau's risk to money laundering and financing of terrorism. As a result, we think the bill needs some heavy revision to ensure that all of abbreviation community can be made in the Republic of Palau isn't used to launder money or finance terrorism. Additionally, if there has not been a risk assessment or cost-benefit study done, we also recommend that be done before the bill moves forward. Finally, we are concerned about how this bill interacts with SB 11-43, the Palau Exempted Corporations Act. As the two bills combined will further heighten the public exposure to money laundering, financial terrorism. The President Tamal Diswakalo Darsel was saying, "Oy ngani atela udo ungil di tial tren tingil aurere del morsel di akadol tirak la yel procurement regil malo do aset di ungil besul el alchil sala ngari ada pipi sil como pensi sim la amonul la aurere kidel ada tial lbira la sem mol tirak la em gergikol tirak la el akadol mertiang e wase atre tere no aurere sem karabo do krar ada bela na tokoralla mo dia kasi do ngamdir ada bertia do gara gil tokoy makamal din at kita actually luluwal pa siya karesel ablo bela dia kalgirel makresul tokol dia kalgel di beot el lotobadal e dia kalgirel mrugo mangiri ludo kita amdang ni bela no albang rap tokol dengan tokoy e dimna kal beot lotobadi sel karesel bela makti duli se gidil wal berdel armol girel telo se ay gida ul maktor e dia kalso kal se di ludo da ule bodo tobadi ay sel tokoy sulang
Senator Tabalol, Senator Sangabao.
Sale Presidente Maluel Robsingel Morar Bekal, Senators, yak member kami tim ngatingi kalau Mr. Tel reporter el aldamet mo mga iwingi ngakamla sel meeting lo ngela Presidente ak mirar sel meeting el gora ulum daswel ko asendia kada gora amna TV leadership el dong okal na TV di ko umrang ya Mr. President kasi natalgi bulol ngosong sa aklaw mo dangin nga kartial tokoy akla dire kalwa Senator Quartel ilug tel mo dong ok traveling rel altal sil sen mo yurtial bil yam not talgi bul mobrada do swegel gerel tiang langariya dire kalul sis bra al sel tiang al legal reflected al sel aga miti report Mr. President Makote, we mok point out tamal, obvious, shell mo wirtel committee reporting, mention na even this, tokora udaw del obra, tial billing, walgora, hindi kan mention ra alchel. Musadra 25 tala renew, yetting, hindi kan mention ra alchel, tial. Albilang mong akum da sa sede reflection ra talgibal wal ko ra mal di tulure ra uro. O ngero ye Mr. President ting akmade ko sing gili kan report ndik malum ra kasi tiya gili reflected al chala report ling substantial el blada changing potentialing ng sa elchen da change sa baby ra to ra blur belaw particularly at to ra foreign laborers. Mr. President, I know ding ako mo sing important tabok mention ito ng referential mo ra page 3 al chel talbin al masadra kasi tirgay gid el residents ay gel baby rabulu adi kal accident sa emol mokker sel belu ndit yang alarang gal ala sel metmul adara ngod al belu as kelo bangedel as if nga resident tel belu emi mokkal mawra gid lurra belu belaw tiam na tom lal ula kasi recruiter adal metmul belaw makmali ngarteng presidente o example ok mam tirgal ado ala bagel garder tir sales ko gim ler belaw asabir al marar asela blura belar al time legas equation sa emel el resident trablur belaw nga kamera lilugtel mo ibet presidente kumda setya mal important el kumda setamlo underline ngil mla soril hindi ko din kasi adra house ngaram let justification tir mal kasi Tirgal digital residents shall have no relevance in evaluation of individual application for employment as foreign worker or application for foreign investment. Katpura al sel belaw, SBM mrula sel suam, as if ka citizen na marigel, FSM. Magtini per sel 100 tala, tiya Mr. President, tasila adra bang alades, di mo per 100 tala, kaya kaya tiya roguit. Nga taltelan madringil emel kera lo bangin ra bekal chilch emro ko startel lo real morsel sorry akum da setya mal important el amendment el mlegire del reflecting al shelter report mga again aktilo the shell umra kasi kadam na mo leadership magal maybe tagida sa el guk moswidra el altora pandemic there are substantial amendments nga al shelter bill that akum das wing gire del mo correct le tia da passer ngin klo impact ngin me ablu vela Mr. President ma aktimok mo gay del comment nga hopefully we should bring in mara alla dala bil ra bebira comment nga Mr. President sulati al
Senator Inaba.
Mr. President naman masawla Senator Sangabawe al raise ra concern ni Mr. President, ako tulo uling Mr. Sel page 3 Sel underline adikal amendment ra Senate amendment ra House mang awul man dakal nga sa committee report target at the same time Mr. President asal ko iberteng akpay mler ko ang opposite tersel guklom na sarngiya senator sa ngabaw mang arungo ket tial provision na say tirkal dekal sabil merbelaw ma deka klisi irel wal el kirbelaw mang al sugo mangani sa gidal gora confusion Mr. President akpay the recess the dura adra la al mertamal so digital provisional bol blakatak lenga kamle understand der kumla say tirga nga digital residents hindi ka tartil merbelaw hindi ka belkir belaw malsugumat apply mi orier belaw hindi ka privilege tir malubel kuk kaldokora mo consider til kuk ngot rangi dil kuk tara foreign al apply mi orier belaw
Okay, kahali ko.
sige dakora
Hali di ko gere ka. Ngari ang ara shelter lo sitir ka nga digital residency to make care bela yang arbelaw.
They cannot come here. Nakasabin me kirt yang. Nakasabin me orier yang. Asumang digital resident, Eswal me order belaw. En apply el diwa foreign laborer, el swal apply me order belaw, el rule application ngi apply el me order belaw diwa tigal foreign workers al apply. Sige daw understanding nga kama. Awul makasing labay gira adrala al smodi tiangaling. Sige daw kumle ngwal ko rakakaraw sa understanding argite.
Hindi mungil mo to clear mo lang kakaraw sa omsodeder al silala al gida al bangar ni Senator Isal.
Sige, the point that I raised nga in Naboa, a club goal, make a reference sa met with all due respect to maras nga pa may ringil. Nga ka umuyo ringil sa nga page the labi na page 3 line 12 in klase Yeah, further, digital residency shall have no relevance. Hindi ako element kasi nga ka residency, hindi ka accept nga ka motel bilbulo. That's what I'm reading it. Hindi siguro magel lolo o magel mo lolo asumin sa itong alala memel. Tila ka mal bertak lasing ang gel adel nga kami report ang gel adel mga hotel residency. Ada kal sate alam miliber visit belaw tourist lobatia malung mekir belaw malung meuror belaw. The whole assume I say the whole idea of hotel scheme and that is not workable. Nga kami hotel sing tianga smisi isir ko sing dia kasebe meloba tayo kong tayo blam ngul digital residency raw global luulan siya merbelaw.
Senator Songbaw.
President Hale, clarify dia kung das senda kasi man mo Russell underlined el dia kam iwisel u eringim interpret ringil waisay. Ong ero nga kadim lakto sa ti amendment ra sen taktilo kasi dia nga albel input ringa house ngila bodo ngila dire kal bodo understand ra mokte kan hindi mo ko muy vertia rogir and no person shall by virtue of becoming a digital resident be entitled to reside in or visit Republic of Palau, nor shall any person be denied, may, to reside in or visit the Republic of Palau by virtue of being a digital resident. Okay? Tigil ako mo mga ay tiram lasas ko gilme, hindi kasi emel dinar til kmer. Ala ko ba provisional visa ending si ilkmer. Eselager erong itiak basi. Ya digital residents shall have no relevance. Bukula kasi hindi ka mukte ka rin other than them ikaw kasi emel mo ogreor. Tiya nga kadala loophole bladong lo sisibira al set tiya. At sukum Mr. President ang lamral da kadalo lawyers ng arteng by the donitamal me
Senator Corte.
So lang President, das cell issue nga line 11. Cell was nor shall any person be denied permission to reside or visit Republic of by virtue of the clarifier cell eskrada la was digital resident. Di ka wadir kasi met mo a regular immigration lo ya kaya immigration ilme kirbelaw. It's not dependent on the digital registration or totally different to. Di ko lito mamral clarifying ile if you read it el garos en la already namonya difference opinion. From what I understand da kasi the digital residency ko adi alargal mo exchange sa del platform member ko. So we have to go through the way any other foreigner. The way it is written or say, digital resident nor shall any person be denied to reside. Several kulas and sebil me go through a regular immigration law rablo belaw also here and may visit. Hindi be by virtue of owning makuling ito sa clarifier sila already nga difference of opinion.
Short recess. Total magdawang session lagi del mura order. floor leader.
President, di nga discussion sa committee report, alam nga, ang discussion Mr. President, di kuntira te al levels egal guk, di kmus sa selgament na kalgirel tiyan report.
Bom.
Mr. President, ako takmira nga sulala chairman is al malmle maklagil taurerel gut maklitial report tirak kasel wal kora amle agreement trigi dara dangara mayong masing kita malasam lo re adatial bill mosbel ako te kada ang please sel wal kora amle intent sel wal kora all dasok na sa able sa pedal enter into agreement lobong gela kung balil al nga mo implemented tal lurior ultur sa igi Mr. President takmira nga sulat chairman mas elut maklitang hindi nga ka as vice chair committee akmesan ka report lobong gela our reservation na nga Mr. President manso kalmat takliya reservation na nga all time. Ako te, Mr. President, tiyal, uldason mo la, waigel dilu, chairman raw, alelit masing, BS el tokoy, diakal gigaril tokoy, marablur belaw. Katiyang, tiyal, uldas mo la, wal kora enkampas sa trill, maklaw to trill tokoy. Ako ten, create tiyagi del digital residency program. Aong yarong yung appoint tenggel walbol service provider ang alsala ang appoint ang gigi del service provider mo administer or route tagi del digital residency program direct sel taratalan tigil tialu dason mo la amo create sagi del walbol framework cryptocurrency exchange licensure ay gatril mal maklol to Mr. President kundasting require at mo lom subra olbira klulaw ma adal involve tial durior el malmo o suba ay gero kul talantingil tial durior make sure en diakal taklab lur belaw mo ko sokos ratrak labsi akmulo si Mr. President leng ang nga ka tial lo sisuluda sa mga abed introduce nga Senate sel di mle create digital residency damle asana mil makamitira kaura abanging segidra asana ngil meng ulmula subela kamiti mang no sebedel algora na internet statlo mesel igel guk similar program already exist mention el direct ng artial report masing sel Blura Estonia direct el nakut maklaw itagi del program na digital residency multo segi del wal el gadebel lom suber artial ludason mo la ak nom tigerik na setyang ada kal beot el tokol both understanding ilang involve at tokoro spela technology utilize at tokoro internet madia electronic tokoro technology lo spete arwa computers more recently yel tokoro arwa blockchain cryptocurrency uspe arwa blockchain yel bebira badangela oratel ay gigil cryptocurrency aktira kal goram le take some time Mr. President el goram ngadura adal tira gora ania ka kan kester tir malibong gora ngit klaum dinger tira ay gigil toy emnom tigani klaseng tal tokora digital residency ungil program es el domestic sel program Estonia tulmu ringira 2014 it took them about 3 years al build design build develop the program till mo functional as it is today dire ko nom tiganik masing Blue Estonia dire kalmle investra aklaw ludaw del mga tmok tegi del system bertir digital residency. They invested close to 30 million US dollars at the initial cost of investor o matmaklel tegi the program bertir. And it took them nearly 3 years. Al time Blue Estonia sel digital residency program bertira ang alinyak medal nga 80,000 el okya kartir. Akabalment Estonia they themselves orur to tial program bertir. Dia kalau spare third party malubem private entity orur tra program bertir. Yak mlomesel mo lotol gibel not mol o singa kal mlomesel segid na singa man kal utilizer expert di tilo orur tringi. Leng ngari sel wal sovereignty issue tial tretele la issue a digital residency tia almost per sel ang klela blue lowal issue a residency ra adal tira de necessarily ta adra igel blue ta adra ngot al blue mtia involve ra adal tira dia do tril adal kuma se tira ta adra wangara background tir makadul tuira MCC alla mam CC el framework alla al kaidra adal mo implement the program al make sure self bearing process al sel investigate the background tir gal adal me malay kay gidel residency ID card agiril adal legitimate al el dia kalkora ngania fake el identity tir malumel gora involve a crime international crime tokoni tora udo especially tora udo seguida hablé el gargit kanya Estonia Mr. President leng dimla kal sorir el create a program mo wabol attract criminals el me ospera system bertil mala yegi del residency ID digital ID el hospital conduct illegal business ra on the hospital klela Estonia akong rak na setyang aungil lulaso and then directly require at mol lom subra olbira kalulaw especially kada ma understand ko si president ang namad adura tayid ko kombali le cryptic lapse ay sa president na sing tiaw ni program bela bol sisbra alsel en sebel mo uling generate revenue merablu belaw di sel close sa bakran nga Mr. President sel fact at masika ding utial program ngul masa third party malum private al gombali el dial necessary operate al sel belaw tiga nga mga krevela operate under the oversight selwal pol digital residency office el nga ayo ngela Ministry of Finance and given the fact that Mr. President nasing ngual gora seldo compare tegi del luldason mola al ngarmadat ito comparing in more sel walgo structure tegi del program na Estonia ito mo tigiri closing malbato ka wal ngal sa sel tial luldason mola tegi del proposed luldason mola mang akora malat kay Mr. President tuk na siya aware fact tuk na sigida face ra urgency ra time le partra ko le gida wal suadal lo tigel okyara el tokundit nga igel belul comes December 14 akabilment tira mostobel el accepta igero kul el transaction raudo de logi walos pe cryptocurrency kadawada anticipate kadawada expect el create a program regil in time sel gukul tirigid el okyak sel bola ka المقسم قبل تتيل ما ديالو الاكسبت يجي الدولار cryptocurrency يتيجي لو سيسول اوكيا هذا انتيسيبيت الموملارتير ديك تيجي لو مران كلاسيتيال لوداس المولا الغرمدات اضغط مقليل الالسيلز ترى انتيسيبيت سيجي الديدلاين ديسمبر 14 السيل بالي cryptic clubs with all the necessary requirement to put in place a workable and functional system, هذا enough time more سيجي الديدلاين. Ako marak masing ada trial toira deadline the force ourselves el pass tialo das mulla. Igleba the expose blue belal mo قرادي ترغاق تيال فريبورغ ولا تيال لوداسول مولا يبول implement ترني هذول باري يبول أول البول غني يجي البتقول تور بتقل مول رولين الباي مو مكيتا reputation أبلور بيلا ولن بيجوسين ديملاق المقتمق لون الفريمورغ يجي ذا أفورس الimplement ترني متريجل البوتنشال أوكيا التاتل أمي أبلا ريسيدنسي تيام عندي سل البولو دينك ما ستيان agora dia lungil kelt mokla el program melngania yel gora risk ra security ra information tir ma risk ra lusa yel gora mo ngania problem ra yel transaction tir egalel viral tir tigal adal mo discourage el me register malubel apply gayid el ID digital ID مسيجي Mr. President أقول سبق لنا ناقرا تال تغني الال time وادغورا pressed with time edo تال ديرغا ديرغا مالونيل understanding ergid especially gida other biralulo el ra sel mal iusel تال tokoy maigel implication ngira tora risk ra reputation ergid madirek el risk ra klaseng kada molo attract criminals el may utilize el program ergid hemos ir el moule plurbela will be labeled as a high risk destination atora money laundering abibira a crime associated with the financial transactions. Akmadangek masing abelur belaw plangal sang sir audod hindi agumrak na si abot alalak le the tega temedel mesatyang edakat maklin morsel el kurubabel lungil ospe ungil advice radia kadilwan el agency maluel wan alalat tanga advice ang mga professionals tira amlamrut at tialurior maluel tanga niya klaw mga tira gagidel kaldel component at tialudasun mula yang umrak na sense edgut maklin malmongil masel the implementer ngi ang sep edel expect ngi kung longevity tial program mas el continue get the expected revenue mo sep el sustain over the years asab el sibri sayid el goal ida di so akmong Mr. President el walgora makataklis el walgora reservation na kalkil tiagid el lundasun mala sila.
Okay, kumal sulang Senator Aldabel direk malungila appoint tergaw al sum digangud medung committee report madbora ala dalabil delut malmungil discuss ngi plus secretary morador reading madbong ang spedal butul mal all ta concern gidel girel tal bill ngia ang ramadadar ilal time tirger rogul gonger tal standing committee report 11-71 ra house bill 11-47-4 HD2 uldo oy tok namay floor leader.
President, Sige natin imol nga standing committee report. Madawal malmora sel jakangaranain ma 10. Katabora bill calendar. Katabora bill calendar jaka first reading, second reading. Nga riti ay gidel bill be discuss ringi makbubal pass ra second reading House Bill 11-47-4 HT4 S31.
Sida motion na namdung esegana. Malsuman dia ka kamen te gidam longil masadra committee report magdam le kafer endil sumang ngaringe bol sebel dospea tru me malbung discuss rin senator sa baw.
President, hindi mereda question na kung ito chair committee again nak member committee maktiol ngitra clarification na sige dal nga page 13 Mr. President.
Rabil?
Oy, labil ka discussion labil lang.
Okay.
Oy. Ako nito Mr. President kasi sel group tabot tayo dal mora tokora currency sa crypto understand the sel point la digital residency ikadam lewe bra procurement sel tokora cryptocurrency akora dia kal mention se di mo mention pa se Ministry of Finance shall be responsible for licensing and may contract to a third party. Now awul makka kumda sing morsel point to lo niya Senator Udim el kwasing seguir sel agreement ta dire kalungil desang kumda sa tiagida sa el mo gora so isa per seguir deling tirigea offer a ripple adire kal offer sel XRP ledger tir essentially seguida sa em dire kal nga exchange al sel malado de kasi yes tamil sa da to gora sel mo do din dire kal ngaring sel program tir al sel seguida el sa em mo ba do al sel seguida el blockchain el XRP mong wala mo waigal ko kasi tiang already daw sa sel agreement tom last tingi kita di metang approve ringi on makpara dire kal ngila da al sabe del maybe smodia chairman ma committee dire kal explain ringin mena Mr. President sula
Kabong chairman Maria agreement blal saying ri
Agreement blood sign niya.
president ma sel kombali gid segit.
Gudang liya MOU. Is el MOU abel sign niya president del dialo bangel tagi the cryptocurrency. Til ngo bangel tal
Kahal mlutol clarify ang hita mo sadra ngodol toy senator inabo.
Mr. President, ako na sa sel kora proposal agreement al Lawangela Cryptic Labs amal di agreement tal girela digital residency. Hindi kal hindi ka haboto sa cryptocurrency. Tial proposal tial la nga page 14 adi mo sang klisi Minister of Finance mangmogut makliya licensing framework algirela cryptocurrency exchange mang kakaros ndir ka kada mang selgat makli sa igid licensing framework a minister yal sugo mang mo o daswel ba say the framework amok mula sa kada mo appoint ra adra outside and mo o runner tagi del exchange en ako marang alwaseng gira del mora procurement leng dia ka segi del cook chapter 11 na dia ka a waiver of procurement
Senator Sobaw.
Segi da ko understanding ragi president
Senator Sobaw.
Oy, President, ako na sing ngania tabolong esel agreement lo bangela a critic club sa diri ga draft. Ngari isel lo bangela ripple siya ablel sa nga un mamlaring isel. Al kagi dele talbel showcase ring ko press release el tilo ba. I get to yes agagi dele ripple ang ngari tool program ring ngari segi del nerbelan sa ring il to do ngari segi del XRP ledger siya muspering il blockchain el girela transfer do marokul to. Hindi ako doon kasi sell agreement hindi ka kapringil do ba Mr. President Ning dire kalungilak ak point out mo ra sel agreement tel draft tel ngar matat. Al over page 3, 3.4. En Mr. President, ako kita short recess.
Short recess. Godongya motion kulbutul godongya session gidel mura order. Floor leader.
Mr. President, dangara sel discussion, the discussion sel bill nga second reading, tagi del motion na pasan ngira second reading, House Bill 11-47-4, HT4, ST1. Alaga discussion en bola senkyo.
Madat tirger roguil gonger teluldas mulla ra ongerulam nivel du oy. Omtok. Namngai ngari atril no senator Ramasau ma senator Sangbau ma senator Udim ma senator Tabluala omtok ra kami report. Tial ong yula ong tial House Bill ra ongerulam nivel. Floor leader.
Mr. President, kada malmal mera calendar kita kada mla kira avil reading makada mara resolution calendar ngani gel tablol resolution nga referral madita note tersel Senate Resolution 11-54 will confirm presidential appointment ra Mr. Masao Sabo Esabay mo labor ra land surveyors examiner.
Okay, assigner sel mura chairman ra JGL Senator Isal.
Okay. Direct lang nga sel Senate Joint Resolution 11-20 tiyang ako selo magiging selo ang tila president mo well express support mo ma-approval opportunity mo sa el purchase real estate New York mo house diplomatic mission gid.
Okay, ngarol da swir say kada ngulmura adoption ng adang da malube ay kan rogoy
Ba committee
okay, malbora kami tira Ways and Means. Florida hindi kami dim pusay gangal debora deferral mo na next day session.
I see. Oh, Mr. President,
Motion.
sige na ko ongit na sa the pusayel restra atsenargi del mora next day session so move to Mr. President.
Tirger rogul gongel selul daswal suspenda igang me mubul mora next day session ul doy. Omtok na moise.
Mr. President, I'll take it Masakar direct suspend cell item 16 miscellaneous business ma-announcement ma adjournment makmove long litial blay walmutra aklugo ka December 5th.
Sige da motion na namdung segna tirger rogul gongel doy. Omtok